And well, folks, it's been a really big week in politics. We're only at Tuesday. I only spoke to her, it feels like a week ago, but it was only a few days ago from our Canberra office at flownews24.com.au. We've got Hannah Phillips. Hannah, how you going there? It's been a big week already.
I know, we're only on Tuesday, as you just say. I think there was a discussion, I believe, in the office about a regionalisation being a hot topic for today at the National Press Club. I think that's going to be overshadowed by Craig Kelly's resignation from the Liberal National Party.
Did that come as a surprise? Was there any heads up about that? Because it seems to have caught everyone on the hop.
Look, it was done in an interesting way. It was done this morning in the party room, as we understand from sources inside who have said basically that he announced it to the Prime Minister this morning. But I think that the writing probably was already on the wall. We saw a few weeks ago that there was that very public altercation he had with Tanya Plibersek in the halls of Parliament House, and that went obviously everywhere. All the media saw that one there, and Craig Kelly and Tanya really got stuck into it about what's happening in relation to COVID-19 and Craig Kelly's social media account. It has been a place for some very interesting thought processes that have come up, and a lot of data and sources that he's been collecting from around the world. And some media outlets would say misinformation. But there are some interesting studies that Craig Kelly has brought up about what is happening around the world and other treatments for COVID-19. Hydrochloroquine obviously is one that he does talk about a lot there, and studies that have been happening on hydrochloroquine, and obviously enzamethin, which is an interesting one as well that has been brought up as potentially having some ability to help people. And this is not just Craig Kelly saying it. This is scientists and doctors who have been using this to treat people. So we can understand that Craig Kelly has some different views than what I guess the line of the Liberal Party is at the moment, which is safe and effective vaccinations and the vaccine rollout program. So you can see why there has probably been that shift for Craig Kelly to lead the Liberal Party. Now, in the press conference that the Prime Minister held this afternoon, he did actually say that, Craig Kelly has to resign. He resigned from the Liberal Party because he could no longer keep to those agreements he's made with the Prime Minister. Obviously, after the Tanya Plibersek incident in the halls, he was called to the Prime Minister's office, and the Prime Minister asked for Craig Kelly to actually obey some the standards that he has set out, and some lines the Liberal Party needed him to take. And Craig Kelly could see quite clearly, writing on the wall, that he probably could not live up to those agreements that he had made a few weeks ago. He actually said, according to the Prime Minister, that he was going to be slowing the government down, and that he did actually intend to lend his full support. That's from the Prime Minister himself.
So it's now put the government in minority. Is this something that the Labor Party can take advantage of, or what's going to happen here, Hen?
Look, it's a really interesting situation. I don't think Craig Kelly is going to do anything at this stage to tip the scales one way or another. At the moment, the coalition has 76 seats, 75 on the floor, while there's the Speaker, Tony Smith, who's in the chair, who does have a vote. The reality is now the way it looks from a parliament, we have 61 Liberals, 16 Nationals, 68 Labor, 1 Green, 1 Katter Australia Party, 1 Centre Alliance Party, 4 Independents, including Mr. Craig Kelly. So I think at this rate we're not going to see any movement here. I think we're probably going to see Craig Kelly stay as an independent. But the interesting thing has been the discussion that has come out, just, maybe scuttlebutt, we could probably say, that there could be a National Party move for Mr. Kelly. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we have seen the Nationals on some level. The Australian Financial Review reported that Mr. Kelly had been wooed occasionally by the Nationals Party, and there's a lot of discussion in recent weeks about the Clean Energy and Finance Corporation Bill, which I brought up last week, which was talking a lot about coal-fired power, and it was something that Craig Kelly said he would be looking at supporting the Nationals on. So there's a lot of movement that still could be happening in the next few weeks.
Do you think, given his views, it could be curtains for that bill?
Look, that bill has been withdrawn from the Parliament at this stage. The government wanted to quell anything from going on, any dissension in the ranks. But I do think that bill was going to come back around in some way, shape or form. They need to have a Clean Energy Finance Corporation bill. They need to bring something before the Parliament. I'm sure we'll see more on that in coming weeks.
Also earlier today, the government announced their increase to the job seeker payment. It seems to have been overshadowed by Mr. Kelly, but any latest you can update us on that?
Okay, so the job seeker payment, $50 a fortnight, $25 a week. For a single person, it's going to be around about $715.70 a fortnight that people will be entitled to with no children. It's an interesting one for the government now to come back out and put, some more money in. 2 million Australians will get an increase from $50 a night from the 1st of April. So it's another important step the government has on moving us forward in this economic time.
I'm just wondering what's going to happen between now and when we catch up on Friday, Hen. What do you reckon?
Oh, look, I'd be very happy for things just to slow down a little bit. There's lots of work that goes into finding out the details of the data. So it is politics and it does move quickly, and this is why we're here covering it in Canberra.
And we can get more on our website, flownews24.com.au. Don't forget the podcast in your favourite podcast app. This will be up, other things will be up, and there'll be more articles going on the website, and we'll be talking about more as the week progresses. And I'm just going to hit you with one final thing, a question without notice. Are we going to have an election this year? Is it going to be in October?
There's been so much information about this idea of election. Look, the Prime Minister has said there will not be an election this year. I'm probably going to stick onto that line there of 2022 for election. But it wouldn't surprise me that we could see anything happen. Look, Craig Kelly and this move here is just one, and we're only in February. So we don't know what could happen next when it comes to an election. But I'm not ready to call an election yet for 2021.
All right, thanks, Sam. We'll get more from you on the flownews24.com.au website. Thanks for talking to us, and we'll catch you later in the week.
Thanks very much, Clayton.